Hey there, I want to confess something to you. I am a snob. And I know what you're thinking. Pastor Sam, how could you be a snob? You're so down to earth and so cool. Maybe that's not what you were thinking, but it's definitely what I'm thinking. But I have been, ever since I discovered what the liturgical calendar was, I have been a liturgical snob. See, the liturgical calendar is this kind of yearly rhythm that the traditional church uses to kind of tell time differently. Our year starts with Advent, and then we enter into Christmas, and then we have Lent, and then we enter into Easter, and then we have 50 days of Easter, and then after Easter we have Pentecost, and then we have ordinary time all the way around until we do Advent again. And I love this. I love this intentionality, this way of saying our lives should be so disrupted by following Jesus that we tell time differently. Now, I tell you all this to say that I spend much of the month of December policing my household for those who would play Christmas carols early. I hear a Christmas carol and I shut it down. That's right, I do. Because I don't want to hear them until it's Christmas. Jesus isn't here yet. We have to wait. I know what you're thinking. Well, that seems super reasonable. It's not what you're thinking. You're thinking, you are nuts. And that's what my wife says too about this. And you guys are probably right. It is too much, and it is ridiculous. And what's behind that is that I like this season because it tells us that sometimes you have to wait, and you have to watch, and you have to yearn. And I think that speaks especially well this season. Because we are waiting, and we are watching, and we are yearning. And so I invite you into that, not as an anxious presence waiting on a vaccine, but as a person of faith, waiting and watching, knowing the light is coming into the world, knowing there is good news, and watching and waiting for it. You don't have to shut down Christmas carols in your house. And to be honest, I get vetoed in my house anyway. But I encourage you to spend the next week being intentional about your waiting and your watching. Instead of making it a burden on yourself, make it your spiritual practice. Anytime you feel anxious or like you are in a hurry to get through with this, remind yourself, oh yeah, I'm waiting. This is the season for it.